Hey, Nola T17. Welcome to Spiritual Tools Tuesday. I can't turn it down. I can only turn it off. Oh. Okay, we're going to wait for the people to come. Dance with me, Nola T17. Okay. Hey, let's see. Is anybody here? Nobody's here on the YouTubery. Hey, Lisa Love 06. How you doing? I got my tea today. I don't have a drink, but I do have a tea. Tea is good for the spirit. And this one is ginger, something. It's got a bunch of things in it. It's delicious. Oh, lemon ginger. Okay, I got two of them. It's got 3 things in it. Anyway. Hey, Hal Nuru 222 444 got the good numbers in there. Hey, welcome to Spiritual Tools Tuesday. We do this every Tuesday at 8 p.m. Central. I am Mama Lewa. I am a tarot reader. I'm a priest of Oshun for 11 years now. I am a spiritual counselor. I teach. I'm a tarot coach. So if you're trying to learn how to read these tarot cards, hit me up. I'm good, girl. I am good. This is a beautiful day. I put on my face today for the peoples. I put on my face for y'all. I thought I felt like looking cute on today. I got my little hair up in my little cock-a-doodle-doo. I was doing, hey, puppy. Hey. So look, we got to talk some tea today. We talking some tea today. We talking about relationships and people and things. People in our lives. Because, spiritual tools. It's not just about putting Band-Aids on it. So it's about a lifestyle. It's about getting to know how to make your life easier. So we're gonna talk about this relationship thing because the card of the week on Sunday, we have a Sunday check-in at 7:00 where we read the card of the week. We get our mind wrapped around things, and the card of the week was the Tower card. So if y'all not familiar with tarot, hold on, pause. Hey, can you get out my business and my relationships? I'm in there today. Get ready. Put your seatbelts on because I'm all up in it. Anyway, you made me forget what the hell I was saying. Oh, the Tower card. So we were talking about the Tower card that fell on Sunday. And the Tower card is always like the great revelation. It's the big reveal that drops your face. Drops your face on the ground. You'd be like, what happened? And a lot of times it'd be relationships. It'd be the universe showing us the true faces of the people that we decided was our people. You know what I'm saying? And that be the Tower because they fall off their pedestal. They little crown fall off and you have to see the reality of who they are. So today we're going to talk about you cannot out-nice bad character. Hey, boss lady, you came in just in time. You can't out-nice bad character. What do you mean, Mama? What do you mean? Is you about to start snatching wigs? I think I am. I think this is going to be the one that calls people out. Look, I put up a meme. Hey, Abayomi 6. I put up a meme. I don't know where I put it somewhere. I'm getting comfortable today. I'm all linked back. Y'all be seeing all my little fats and stuff. I be looking back at the videos like, now why my role just come out and introduce itself to the people like that? That wasn't nice. Sunday, my whole little back strip right here had peeped out under my t-shirt. It was just disrespectful. So y'all just act like you know me because you've seen all my ins and outs. Snatch the wigs. The wigs are getting snatched today. Not just snatched today. But before we snatch the wig, hey, for the culture, Kofi and coaching. Hey, boo. Welcome. I'm going to do a card for the day because we got to check in on that Tower. That Tower, whoo, that's a hard one. And it really is a hard one because it's usually something that you really like. That's why it's the Tower. It's something that you like, something that you're attached to, something that you have a love for that shows its ugly face and says to you, I am not good for you. And then you have to face the pain of letting that thing go. And we all know when they rip off the Band-Aid, that hurt. And so that's the Tower card. So that's what we're going to talk about today. But let's see. Maybe something happened on Monday that gave us a little reprieve on Tuesday. Let's see if the Tower card is being gentle to us on this week. Boop, boop. Oh, we already reversed. Damn. Maybe it's the Tower reverse. That would be good. It is not. Fuck. Fuckity fuck fuck. It is indeed the Page of Wands reversed. So that means that we're not making the changes that need to be made, because wands are all about change. It's all about the things that we say. It's about the action that we put beyond our words. It's about new ideas, new ways of being, learning new habits and stuff. But when it's reversed, it says we talking the talk, but we ain't walking the walk. And that is when the Tower shows up. Dang! So that's so appropriate, though, for today's topic, which is you can't out nice bad character. Mama Lewa, what do you mean? Why you keep saying that? Hey, Asia! I'm sorry, I got that. I don't like Asia no more than the rest of y'all. I just love her. All right, here we go. Y'all ready for this ride? This ride ain't gonna be nice. I probably should have had something cool in my cup, like peppermint or something. But this ginger about to kick it off. I got ginger in my cup. It's going down. So let me tell you about this, because the Page of Wands reversed speaks of someone in our lives who talks a good game, who constantly tells us the things we need to hear because they need us to stay in their pocket, right? I need you to help me. I need you to be here for me. I need you to be on my side, but I'm not ready to really do the work. Oh, look, y'all don't feel bad. It's snatching my wig too. I'm not really here to do the work that is required for me to walk by your side, for me to enjoy the fruits of the labor. Because I'm not really here to do the labor. I'm really here to just look like I'm doing the labor, to talk about doing the labor, to even drag my feet on doing the labor. I just want to relish in the spoils of the work, right? So the Page of Wands reverse, also when it talks about us, it says that we are talking too much and too long about what we're going to do. I remember I had this Aries friend, not the one you know, Asia. Another Aries friend. I am surrounded by Aries. So this one is my invasion of the spirit snatchers. Come on now. This one is my good girlfriend. And we was at the store and I was talking something. I was saying something I was going to do, some plan that I had made, and I had moved on it. And you know, Aries, they don't like to wait. So she looked at me and she said, "You always talking about what you going to do, but you don't ever do nothing." I said, "Oh, ooh, why she come from my edges like that? Ooh." And then I had to go on and poop or get off the pot. I had to poop. Hey, Amir Sugarista. Ooh, what does a Sugarista do? I feel the kind of ways that I've never been a Sugarista. I wanna put that on my map. I need to be a Sugarista. That's nice. That's nice. Anyway, I got sidetracked again. Y'all know I do that. So yeah, that's the energy of the Page of Wands. Like you keep saying you're gonna do A, B, and C, but you ain't did it. You ain't did nothing. You ain't wrote it down. You ain't bought the supplies. You ain't made a plan. You ain't called the resources. You ain't did nothing but talk. That's the Page of Wands. Nothing but talk, right? Asia, you're back again? Oh, let you go the first time. Anyway. So I want to talk about this this heartbreaking situation. Let me tell you, because I've already run into a couple of my Tower people, right? Pause. Woo, I thought you was talking about Aries me until you said y'all was in the store. Not you, Tuffy, but you will snatch a wig just like that. So don't act like it couldn't have been you. It just wasn't you this time. So, oh, that was sexy. Y'all see that? I be fast sometimes. Oh, I love tea. Anyway, so I want to talk about this relationship thing because I've already had to do some readings, had to talk to some people through through the fire and all that. It's been a Tower week, right? And these relationships where we find people in our lives with bad character, but we try to act like we can love them into having good character, that we can continue to be good to them, that we can give them the sweetness of. I didn't even know this is gonna hit me like this. Y'all see me going through it. This is a real lesson here. This is a real lesson. So you want to give them the sweetness of your disposition. You want to bless them. You want to be the good person that you are. You want to walk in your destiny. You want to walk in your good character. And you pray that because you have the best intentions for everyone, you've planned out how everybody gonna fit in the picture, and you done fit them in, and you done cushion their existence with your planning and with your blessings. You know, they a little short on cash, so you put a little to the side, or maybe they need a little extra time so you can listen to, so you map out the time to listen, and you're thinking that we're all on the same page. We all on the same page, right? Because I love you and you love me. And so that's what builds a relationship. See, that right there is where they lied to you. That's where they lied to you. That's the first part that they set us up for the okie doke. Boop, for the hit in the eye, for the Tower card. Love is not built on love. It is not built on mutual love. It's built on mutual consideration. And so if you found yourself loving a person who has bad character, how you know if they got bad character? You watch and see how they treat other people. I put a meme up. I was about to say that. I put a meme up earlier this week. Oh, I'm sorry, Instagram, I done kicked y'all little thing. I'm pulling you back with my foot. All right. I put a meme up that said, if you want to know how someone is going to treat you, watch how they treat someone else, right? Or it was I'm sorry. So pause. It's a good example. It's all tying in. Piece of light to your spirits. So I put up this GIF video, whatever you call it. And the guy was saying this very profound thing about a person is going to treat you, or they're going to show you how they treat people. And you'll know how they're going to treat you if you watch and see how they treat people, right? It's kind of like when people tell you something the first time, you're supposed to take their word for it, right? So I put that in there, and somebody hit me up and was like, it's mighty funny how this person can redeem his character by just saying these words. And I was like, who the hell is he? I don't even know who he is. Turns out this is a guy with bad character who is speaking the words. He's saying the right words, but there's no action in his life behind it. So you can take that nugget, because that nugget still has its value in your life. You take just like with the Bible, you take what's in there and you apply it to your life, but you keep it rolling and understand that I did not mean to come on here and just start snatching all the fucking things off the table. You recognize the damage that has been done with certain tools, but it still does not take the value from that tool. Oh Lord. I see how I tiptoed around that Christian thing. I didn't go there. I didn't snatch y'all up. I just went lightly. I tiptoed around the tulips. Anyway, and the same with him. They told me that he raped a girl and that he had been abusing women and paying them off and all this stuff. That is the true testament to his character. And some people will see the words and say, oh, that is what he's about. But you can't take the words from the person, right? So when you run up in these people in your life and they're saying the good things, but their actions show you something different. And it may not be that they showed it to you, right? Hey, Nola Stone. I hope I said it right. It may not be that they showed it to you, because, a lot of people be like, well, oh, I remember this one friend I had. I'm just telling all the business. I said, boo, your friend is a bad person. I know this person, and I know the things that they've done to other people. And I'm watching them set you up to do the same thing. You need to watch your back. And that person said, I respect what you're saying, but I believe that you should judge people on what they do to you. And I want to give them a chance. I said, okay, I respect you for deciding that. And that person told her life to pieces the same way that I told her that it would happen. So I'm saying this to say, not that people don't change, because they do, but they don't change because you've done something. So what we do is number one, we say, they haven't done that to me, so our relationship must be different. Hey, Palo Santo Queen. That is something that I'm saying to them. It's something that I'm bringing out of them. Now, I got to pause right now and tell y'all, this is 51-year-old lesson. 51. It took me 51 years to get this. 51 years it took me to get this. Because I am a person that if you are nice to me, I'm nice to you. Unless you just rub me the wrong way. Now, there's some people I meet and I just be like, I don't like them. I don't like them. I own my crazy. Sometimes it be like that. But generally, if you're nice to me, I'm nice to you. But what I have learned is that people's patterns don't change. They rarely change. And if they change, it's because they have done some inner work to come to that space. It is not because someone provided them with money. It's not because someone saved them all the time and was always there to help them. It's not because people, took them under their wing. No, because what happens is that character comes out. So if you are unhappy with yourself, if a person is feels like they're lacking, or they feel like they have no agency in their life, if they feel like the world is against them, then they are going to show that to you. And if they show you that they're selfish, if they show you that they always go for themselves first, if they're inconsiderate, if they don't respect your boundaries, you're not going to nice your way out of that. Hey, Trinell. Oh, pause. We got a first-time watcher. Hey, Trinell. Welcome to Spiritual Tools Tuesday. I am Mama Lay. Wow, we do this every Tuesday at 8 p.m. Welcome. Anyway, so you're not going to nice them out of that. You're not going to be loyal enough to out their character. And so what happens is we set up ourselves, especially if you're a good person, if you're a giving person, if you're a loving person, you're setting up yourself to have someone reciprocate that to you. You're going to be wondering, if I'm loyal to you, why aren't you loyal to me? Hold on, pause. Oh, shit, I can't see none of these glasses. Do you feel that it is often who we want them to be that keeps us trying our nice to out-nice their character? Yes, ma'am. I see us forgiving what we would never do to someone else. Come on now, that is it right there. Is that we, come on now. Oh, this is my mama right here. My mama about to tell y'all. You fall in love with their potential. Potential is action unrealized. Potential don't exist. Potential is something that you have decided someone else should choose. That's potential. But they have not chosen that for themselves. So you might want them to be a good person. You might want them to stand on their own 2 feet. You might want them to have their own power. But if they did not choose that for themselves, you could lead them to the school. You could take them to the job. You could build a house for them. And guess what they're going to do? They're going to shit on it. Because they don't appreciate it. They don't care. You care, but they never did. And then you be feeling like, and this is a trap, y'all. This is a trap, because this is also manipulation. Look at all that I did for you. Look at all that I made for you. Come on now, boss lady. I'm speaking from experience. Look at all that I've made for you, that I've created for you. Look how I've sacrificed for you. And they be like, I ain't asked you for that. Oh, now I can see. I ain't asked you for that. I didn't tell you that that's what I wanted. I just took what you gave me. It's a hurting thing. It's a hurting thing because you think you're in a partnership. I will never forget. One of my partners looked at me and said, I never told you that that's what I could do. And I was like, I couldn't even say shit. I was like, you absolutely right. I'm the fool. Me, myself, and I. And I learned from that very pain. You know, them tower moments, that's a learning opportunity that you can't buy. Because once somebody step on your heart like that, you be like, okay, I'm gonna remember that. You put that thing back in your chest, all bruised up and stomped on, but you learn your lesson. Now, here's the thing that's really believing who people are changed my life. Come on now, because you know you be Look, y'all, this lesson here is something else. Because it's twofold. It's men and it's friends. It's men and it's friends and it's family. Oh, pause, y'all. Y'all might need a drink for today. My soon to be ex. Trinell, we drink on Sunday. Sunday check-in, we have a drink with some kick to it. But Tuesdays we usually don't, because we usually don't be we usually don't be snatching wigs like today. Let me tell you something. A person is going to show you who they are, because they're going to treat everybody who came before you the same way. What we do is we figure out how is the other people's fault that they acted the way they act. And we overlook the thing that's bringing them bells in our backside because we like them. I want to believe that you are not like that. That you're not really a liar. That you're not. I'm going to get it out today. You're not really a cheater. You're not really a manipulator. You're not really a selfish person. That you're not really that oblivious. I'm going to believe that the reason you acted that way is because the other people triggered that in you. But guess what? You can't trigger what ain't there. You can't trigger what ain't there. Can't nobody trigger you to doing shit that ain't in your character. You made them choices yourself. That was how you decided to get out of that situation. Throwing intuition and instincts to the side, convincing yourself that your intuition is off, that you're wrong, that it ain't really what you see, that it can't be what you feel, that you are overreacting. That is the worst thing we can do to ourselves. Listen, I'm going to believe you and we can work from the truth. Anything else, I'm trying to find balance and relationship with your spiritual representative. Come on now. Hey, Love Crystal 92. Let me tell you something. When you open the doors to people who are mean or bad or deceitful or deceiving or manipulative to other people, you open yourself up to treachery. And turn around and you feel betrayed because you are acting from a character that's up here and you're giving it to someone whose character is down here. And so when they start seeing you, because, you know, I'm talking to y'all who be doing the spiritual stuff. You know, we be cleansing and we be putting our prayers up and we be manifesting things. And so our lives are growing. We are growing and we are becoming successful. And it's going to be them same people with the bad character that you overlook their flaws. Them going to be the ones that stab your ass in the back. They're going to be there. Why? Because they're going to be like, why she get it? Why he get it? Why not me? And even if you take everything you get and split it in half and be like, it's for us. It ain't gonna be enough. Because their bad character is going to say, I need to manipulate my way around that. I need to figure out how to cheat, borrow, steal my way into what they got. I don't need to figure out how to get mine. I just need to stop you from getting yours. Come on, man. It's real out here. And it hurts. And when you find it, when it manifests itself in front of your face, oh no, they're not going to be happy for you. They're not going to be happy for you. Matter of fact, they're going to take it as a threat and affront to themselves. How? You can walk with them every step of the way. That's why you got to watch who in your circle. You got to be mindful of who's in your circle. It could be your spouse. You heard me. It could be your spouse. Because an unhappy person is an unhappy person. And so when you start to flourish, they start to hate. And then now they're jealous. It ain't nothing like having a jealous spouse. So you hold yourself back to try to stay where they are. Self-sabotage. Come on, Asia. That's why I got excited when she came in. She always be co-signing with the truth. And that's where the trouble starts. You cannot hold back your blessings. You can't. You gotta walk in your shit. I must really mean this today. You can't. I remember my first divorce. Y'all know I got two. I said, my first divorce is when I almost learned this lesson. Then my second divorce is when I really learned this lesson. I'm not going to shrink myself down to fit in a box that makes you feel comfortable. I'm not. Which is why I'm single now, because I learned that the hard way. Come on, Nola T17. If you are a powerful person, if you are a gifted person, if you are a vibrant person, if you are a lucky person, people who do not do the work, people who are not experiencing what you are experiencing, are the ones that's on the side behind your back, trying to hold your strings. They holding it like this. And they doing hook or crook to make sure that you don't succeed. That's when you find out that your best friend been talking about you behind your back. That's when you find out that your spouse been sabotaged your thing. That's when you find out that your cousin was really trying to mess up your blah, 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 blah. You got to pay attention to the signs, because here's the truth. If you're doing your spiritual work, it's going to come to light. That's why we do spiritual work. This is a continuation of Sunday's, was it Sunday? When I said that spiritual work needs to be a routine. I think that was Sunday. Spiritual work needs to be a routine. Why? Because then the people who are really walking with false faces are going to be shown to you. And it ain't even going to be that dramatic. It's going to be like, oh shit, I accidentally slipped on your truth. And then you have to, sometimes we be wanting to like, ha ha, I see you. Like sometimes that ain't in the best interest. Sometimes it's cool for you to be sitting in the cut like, I see you. I see you. And I'm going to act accordingly, but I'm going to sit for a little bit and see what happens. Sometimes that's what we got to do. Oh, I don't see no comments on Facebook. Trinell, tell me if you're still there, if you still see me. I think Facebook for you. Anyway. YouTube. Ain't nobody on YouTube either. All right, well, I tried. Shit. Come on, Instagram, it's us. Spiritual work opens your eyes, just like Boss Lady said. It opens your eyes. It also allows you to hear those who guide you. And they are not going to let people sit. Oh, thank you. Lasagna. I don't know you. Hey, welcome. They're not going to allow the people to continue to do stuff behind your back without being seen. They're not. They be with the flashlight, like, there they go. Oh, there's one over there. Oh, there's one down there. And you be like, oh. And so the reason I tied this to the tower is because in those moments, you be like, man, why is all this happening to me? I turn around and people just stabbing me in my back and all this is happening. And really, it is the tower showing you them shaky foundation. that you're trying to go forward, but you got the wrong people on your team. So the tower car be like, shake them off the side of your vehicle so that you can move faster. You got to look around you. That's why they say you need to surround yourself with people who are doing what you're doing or doing what you're aspiring to do. Because if your circle is filled with people who are not doing what you're doing, they're doing less than what you're doing, then the jealousy kicks in. I remember hearing a story about Oshun. I'm a child of Oshun. I'm a priest of Oshun. And Oshun is known for happiness and parties, and she's a good time girl. And she, that's one of the aspects of Oshun. But she glitters and glistens and things, and she laughs, and people be like, "Oh my God, here come Oshun!" And because she's like that, she's always the subject of jealousy. People see her and be like, I never did like that bitch. That's how they be. So she had to become the proficient master of spiritual work, of witchcraft, because she always had to have protection up, because people always tried to knock her off her square. That's how it is when you're successful. We said this the other day in one of the spiritual tools or Sunday check-in. If you are always in the limelight, if you are always seen as having a good life, if you're always seen as being blessed, it's going to be some jealousy coming your way. Hold on. I worked with clients this morning, and the message was this: do the work so that you are not spiritual imposter. Oh, come on. This is how we build eyes to authentic. I don't know how to say the word. See others. Authentically see others. Reading is important. Real recognizes real. Facts. I'm a daughter of Oshun. Hey, boss lady. Hey, sister. Anyway. So if you are striving to move up, we would hope that you're doing that in a way that is not the page of wands reversed, where it is actual progress and not just the illusion of progress. It is actual healing and not just the illusion of healing, that you build actual power and connection and not just the words. Don't just have the fluff. There's so many spiritual workers out here who just is taught. They just know the right prayers, the right songs. They had a head wraps and the right clothes. And when you look at their life, it's garbage. And then you need to know, ooh, it's a disconnect. It's a disconnect. And that disconnect is where the danger lies. Because if I'm not working on my life, then what I'm doing is looking at other people's life and figuring out how I can keep them from doing better than me. And God knows that's work. That is a garbage life. Come on now. That is a miserable place to be. It's a miserable place to be. To be unhappy with yourself and be envious and jealous and angry with other people because they just living their life doing their thing, that's a terrible place to be. And so that's why when you find them people in your circle, don't be mad at them. Understand that it's a reflection of your good work. It's a reflection of your elevation and your growth. The reason that they hating on you is because you're doing what you're supposed to do. And so feel bad for them. Get them out your circle, but feel bad for them. Understand. Yes, how you competing in somebody else's race? Come on now. Because when you ain't eating your own food, you think other people's food better than what you can have. Like, what you bring for lunch? All I got is peanut butter and jelly. And now you over here mad that they peanut butter and jelly. You ain't make no damn lunch for yourself. You got turkey in the refrigerator, fucking tuna and shit. You looking at they peanut butter and jelly like, ugh, here you go with the peanut butter and jelly. Because you ain't made your sandwiches. I'm just saying. So, don't be, we like to, and this is the trap, this is the other trap too. Oh, come on through, y'all. Talk to me. When you find them in your camp, that is a crossroad, right? That's a crossroad. You get to decide how you're going to deal with that. The trap is to get angry and to feel like you need to show them, you need to get revenge, you need to embarrass them, you need to interact with them on that level. That's a trap, because now your eyes have gone off of your goal down to them. So you can't look up because you're looking back. You can't look up because you're looking back. What you need to do is put even more energy on your goal and let your spirits take care of it. Let them take out the trash. Let them move the people out your way. Let them, because they can do a far better job than you can do. And it ain't the turn of the cheek. It ain't the forgive your enemies. It's not that. It is, hey, ancestors, spirit guides, this is what we do this for. Look, I've been feeding y'all. I got your altar up. We've been doing this nice time. These folks are messing with me. I'm just trying to do my thing. I ain't did nothing to them. I've been good to them. I've supported them. I've tried to bring them along. I've shared my winnings with them, but they ain't acting right. As a matter of fact, they're trying to block my blessings. Let's go to work and watch their asses fall about yourself. Watch it. You ain't even got to do that. You have to do your work. You have to do your work. You have to do your work. You got to do your cleansings. You got to do your protection work. You got to do your prayers. And you got to do your work to keep moving forward. This is important. You get to decide how to feel. Motto, get mad for 3% and then wise for 97%. Come on now. Y'all heard that? Get mad for 3%. Because look, trust and believe. You're going to be mad. Especially the closer they are, the more you're going to be angry. You're going to be angry. It's going to hurt your feelings. You're going to feel sad. It's going to be all of that. That's normal. But what you can't do is give into that emotion. You can't give into them emotions. Because now you're giving power to the enemy. You're giving power to the thing, that is trying to take you off your square, which in turn takes you off your square. You have to give, and this is where faith comes in. Because see, sometimes we feel afraid when people come for us, like the gossip or, the bad reputation. Oh, she acting different or whatever. The rejection, the telling you that you're not acting right. You're not being reliable. Because now you got to circle your wagons. And the parasites are going to yell because you're circling your wagons and they no longer have access to your energy. They no longer have free reign in your circle. Now you have closed it off. So now here comes the backlash, and that's okay. That ain't your business. You ain't got nothing to do with that. You go and you get the instructions from your entourage. How should I move in this situation? What's my next move? That's why we do divination. That's why we do meditation. That's why we plug in consistently so that when this trouble comes, we figure out that we're surrounded by lions. You got to figure out which way to step. Sometimes the people going to say it's time to fight, and then you fight. But sometimes they're going to tell you, be still. Be still. Listen. Watch. We're going to tell you when to move. And then you got to, because you're going to be wanting to. First of all, I went straight west out of Chicago. First of all, what you ain't going to do. And that feels good in the moment, but a lot of times that be counterproductive. It really does. Because, you got work to do. You got work to do. You got things to accomplish. And snapping out. Bye, Asia. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Love you back. Sometimes we have to really stay focused on the things that we have been given to do, because we may only have a small window of opportunity. Hold on. That's where I fall. It's the letting go of my anger part. Once it's been revealed, I stay mad instead of letting it go so that my ancestors can do the work. Yes, and sometimes when you're mad, you actually stand in the way of your ancestors doing the work. They be like, get out the way, girl. Go on, moving out. Okay, we're trying to get her, get out the, and you be like, first of all, no, I just want to say this. No, come on, get out the, like, don't be the reason that they can't do their work. You know what I'm saying? And understand this, anger is really fear and feeling like you have no power. I understand. I'm a first of all kind of person. What you first of all, but it's fear. It is fear that somebody is going to get over on you. That somebody is like they're um, threatening you, right? That they can actually harm you, either emotionally or physically or financially. Like it's the fear that makes you angry, because the angry means I need to defend myself. But if you have faith, if you've been doing your work, if you're connected, if you can hear the guidance, then you don't have to be angry. You have to act. And they're going to tell you which way is the best way for you to act. Is it to be still? Because sometimes the answer is be still. Be your tail still. It ain't always leave. Sometimes it's be still. We're working on something. What? We just want you to know who the players was. But it ain't time for you to leave yet. A lot of times people be at work and they have situations like that, where they find out that their coworker or their supervisor or somebody in their environment at work has really been like working against them, have been sabotaging their work, have been taking credit for their work, have been gossiping about them. And your first reaction is, I want to leave this environment. I want to get out because this is not a safe place. I'm mad. I want to confront them. I want to. And sometimes the answer is don't do any of those things. Recognize what you see, accept what you see, but be still. Because we have something greater for you in this environment. And we're going to, what they say in the Bible, we're going to take your enemies and make them your footstool. Sometimes you got to be still so that that can happen. Sometimes your blessing is their lesson. So when you walk up out of there on top of their asses, then they learn, oh man, I shouldn't have did that. Now I'm in the trick bag and she can walk on with all the blessings. Sometimes that's how it happens. But what you don't want to do is block that. You don't want to block that. You don't want to be the reason that the tides flip, because a lot of times in these situations, it's a very delicate balance. And that's why your ancestors and your spirit guides tell you to be still and be quiet. Because if you participate in the foolishness, you actually play into the hands of the people who are trying to get you. You don't want to do that. You don't want to do that. All right, y'all. Come on, y'all. Talk to me. Is this helping? Does this make sense? Is this resonating to your people out there in Facebook land and YouTube? YouTube ain't even talking. I think YouTube did something goofy. That's all right. But let me know if this makes sense. So, and why I know it's a lag while y'all talk. So I'm just gonna give y'all some advice as to what to do when the Tower card shows its face. And you recognize that you got some Page of Wands in your circle. First and foremost, like this is why I do divination. Resonates big time. Thank you, Nola. It makes sense. Come on, Tuffy. Thank you. This is why one reason I live and breathe with my tarot cards. My questions are, who are the players? So who is this person? Number two, what is the effect of their actions with me? Number three, what is the best way for me to act in this situation? Like that's what divination does for me. It allows me to know where I stand in this situation, because your emotions, you can't just go by your senses. Your emotions are involved. So first of all, like we said, first of all, what I think I need to snap out. That's what needs to happen. I already know what needs to happen. Like, no, you need to go to these cards, because the cards gonna tell you the truth. The emotions ain't in the cards, right? The cards are going to tell you, do this, because this is the big picture. Your heart, your mind is going to tell you, this is what's happening right here in the immediate in my face, and this is how I need to respond. That ain't always the best way, because we got to recognize that this moment is really a part of a larger picture. This moment is just this moment, but it might be something down the street that you need to be in this space for, right? So first thing, Get your divination. Get your tarot reading. Get your cowrie shell reading. Get your, get your coconut reading. Whatever your thing is, get your reading. The other thing is start doing your protection work. Light your candles. Take your baths. Do your cleansings, right? Because what that does, first of all, it elevates your spirit so that things that are trying to touch you can't touch you, right? Either they can't reach you or there's a barrier between you and them. Continue, and that's why we said that your protection work needs to be a routine, not just a band-aid. So you start cleansing. When you cleanse, what you're doing, like when you're doing the smoking of your house, or you're sweeping your floors and cleansing, mopping your floors or whatever, cleaning your walls, whatever your cleansing routine is, what you're doing when you do those things is clearing away the negative energy that's around you, which in turn clears away the negative people that are around you. So your enemies start to disappear. You'll be like, what happened to so-and-so? I ain't talked to them in a minute. Well, you did all them cleansing. Now they gone. Ooh. You follow your cleansing with protection stuff. The protection puts a barrier around you, so that whatever they're throwing, their lies, if they throwing actual like work on you, that bounces off. The lies bounce off. The trickery bounces off. You start to see more clearly. You happen to be in the right place at the right time to hear what you needed to hear for clarity. That's what protection work does. That's what cleansing works does. And then after you cleanse and then you put up your protection, you do your blessing routines. You do your blessing rituals so that you can continue to walk forward in your destiny. You can continue to elevate. That even though they were trying to pull you down, not only are they not able to pull you down, but you did your blessing work. So now I'm going to get even more blessings. Like, I'm going to get your blessings too, because they are just hanging around. You too busy looking at me. You ain't getting your blessings, so let me get it. Right? So we have to always remember our agency. We have to remember the power that we carry so that we don't have to walk in fear. We don't have to walk in anger, so that we know that we are always okay. And if we're not okay, we know how to get okay. That's where power comes from. Power don't come from like on TV, I did something and now the lightning bolt put me in power. No. Power comes from consistently doing things. Hey, Julia Walker Hammond Dorp. Oh, that's a cool last name, right? Hammond Dorp. I love it. I like that. So this all makes sense. It all ties in together last week and this week, where it is consistently do the work, consistently check in, keep your house clean, keep your energy clean. Like we did the bluing water Sunday that you put by your door, so that as you walk in the house, you're releasing the negative energy that was either sent to you or that you may have walked into or that people have thrown on you. You're cleansing that off just automatically by walking in your door. When you put in that sea salt barrier at your doorstep, it's cleansing you as you walk in. So those enemies who are enemies because they have bad character, they can't stick to you. You know what I'm saying? So also take inventory of the track record of people who are around you. So if you got friends around you who gossip about everybody else, guess what? They gossip about you too. If you have people who are always complaining and thinking people are against them, don't be surprised when they start talking about you being against them. If you have people that you're having relationships with and they're constantly using other people, or they're constantly taking advantage of other people, guess what? They're going to eventually, your day is going to come. Yay! You got your blue anneal today. That makes me happy. Go on and fix your bowl. That your day is going to come. So don't be, and sometimes what you do is you just rat it out. Like you might really like that person and they've been good to you. And so what you do is you put it in the back of your mind. Okay, I know that's your character. And right now we on good day, this good day. But when mad day come and you flip, I'm not going to be surprised. I'm just going to know that our ride has ended. So I'm not saying you just throw people away, I'm saying when they show you though, you better act like you know. And don't be surprised. Don't be all in your feelings. Because you kind of knew that that's how they was. So keep that seed in the back of your mind so that when it happens to you, you're not surprised. And you're able to like shake it off and keep it moving. Yes, I did the Florida water and effluent cleanse you spoke about on Sunday. And I felt so much lighter. Thank you, boss lady. That's exactly what that is supposed to do. Supposed to clear you up and lift you up. And it puts you a little layer of protection around you. Look at how people problem solve when things don't go their way. That's going to tell you how they're going to interact with you when the day comes that things don't go their way and the things are going their way. Look at how people talk about other people and recognize. And so if you're the person who's gossiping, if you're the person who thinks everybody is against them, if you're the person that feels like you got to manipulate your way into things, take a look at yourself because it's time to change. It's time for you to work on your character. There ain't no better way to say that. It's time for you to elevate, to grow. Pause. If I don't have a metal bowl, is glass okay? Yes. Glass is good. Metal is good. I think you can even do wood if you got a wooden bowl. So natural things are good. What you don't want to use is plastic. Yes. Oh, and I told you I want to tell you about the perfume water that you use to bless yourself. You don't have to use the perfume waters that I had. It's not always easy to get them. Sometimes you can just use a perfume that you have in your house and just spray that in the water. I've seen that done too. Just like a regular perfume that you bought from the department store and just spray that in the water because what you want is to get that scent into the water. You can even buy some little cheap body washes and stuff. Not body wash, body sprays. You can use that until you get the stuff that I showed you. The thing is letting the scent elevate you. Excuse me. Okay, well, here we are at 9 o'clock. It's been a real pleasure having you all here. I am Mama Lewa. I do tarot readings, y'all. So if you ever need a tarot reading, hit me in my DMs or hit me in my inbox on Facebook. I do tarot coaching. If you are a person who's trying to learn about the tarot and how to read them, I do tarot coaching 101. What else? That's it for now. I ain't gonna tell you about the class because I ain't ready to teach you another class. I'm in the middle of the class right now. Spiritual Tools Part 2, where we learn how to use herbs and we do our altars. That's about to be done in a little bit. So I think I might even have an opening tomorrow. So if you need a reading, let me know. But I'm not doing life readings tomorrow because that's a 2-hour read. Life readings, that's $150. It is a reading that covers everything in your life. Love, finances, career, health, ancestors, spirituality, and then anything else that you need. You're welcome, Palo Santo Queen. And then I have my regular 1, 3, and 7 card readings. So if you need something, let me know. And I hope you all have a wonderful evening and a blessed rest of the week. Look in your circles and see who this page of wands reversed is, who is talking a good game but is not following through with their action, and then act accordingly. All right? At least, even if you don't act accordingly, that don't mean like go and cuss them out or move out your life. But be honest with yourself. I'm an advocate for being honest with yourself. And being honest means sometimes we're not ready to act. Sometimes we just need a minute with the information. You know, we still hopeful that things will work out or whatever. But don't allow yourself to fully let go of that information. You keep that revelation in your mind. You know that I saw this. I'm not going to act like I didn't see this. I saw this. And then when you're ready to move, you'll move. It don't always have to be immediate. Remember I said sometimes the message is just sit still. Just be still until it's time. So be kind to yourself. Be patient with yourself. Love yourself and know that you are doing as much as you can in this moment. and that things are constantly working out in your favor. Yay! Okay, bye, you guys. All right, here we go. Who goes first? Let's see. We're going to do Facebook first. Bye, Facebook. All right, then we're going to do Instagram. Bye, Instagram. And last but not least, we have a YouTube. Bye, YouTube.